Stay tuned for 3 minutes of rare Muffin content. But first you have to hear my massive announcement and watch me cry for a bit.
I just finished watching MatPat's final game theory video, and it really got me thinking about a lot. I was recording that video as a reaction for the channel, which I don't know if it's already up or if it's going up tomorrow or whatever. But I wanted to make a video about that situation because it is a very crazy thing. As someone who started my channel during the initial growth of game theory, I've always viewed MatPat as somewhat of a peer of mine. Not to say that we're on the same level or have the same size of projects and teams and videos and channels and all that. But when I started my channel, I had certain YouTubers that I was really inspired by. Markiplier, MatPat, Game Grumps, Jacksepticeye, PewDiePie. And so I thought that was an important video for me to watch. But anyways, the point being, it really got me thinking about a lot of things. And I wanted to check back in and say what's up to you in this kind of just normal way. I'm gonna try to just speak as normally as I possibly can, which is very difficult for me when a camera goes on. Because when a camera goes on, I usually am just perform, go crazy, Even though I do pride myself in being as authentic as possible in my videos, I feel as though I'm still doing a performance, and maybe I'm not as comfortable just talking to the camera normally as I would like to be. Can you go to blue now, please? The other colors don't look good. Okay, thank you, kind of. Okay, that's better. Oh, okay, now. I don't typically do videos like this anymore because, honestly, they just don't do as well as my other videos. And, my regular videos get viewed by a lot of people, a very wide audience, but then when I do a video like this, it only gets shown to, the hardcore viewers, which apparently is you, so thank you. And so I kind of just stopped doing them, but honestly, I do really miss them. And this isn't to say that I'm gonna start doing this very often, so please enjoy this one while you got it. But I wanted to sit down and talk with you guys about just some reflections and thoughts and important things that I think you guys will care about. MatPat spent a lot of time in his video kind of reflecting on how far his channel has came and the audience members that have been watching from the beginning and how everything's evolved. MatPat's video really got me thinking about a lot of things because it made me reflect on how far I have come on YouTube, how long I've been doing this exact channel that you're watching right now, the different evolutions and eras and times I completely changed up my content and just did a whole new thing and got a whole new audience and just it's been a really long journey. And it made me go back and watch my first video again. And honestly, if you don't know my first video, it is a cult classic. It's my least favorite video I've ever done, as most people would say about their first video, but it's a special video to me because it's a video where I really tried. Even though me trying back then was not very good, you could see how much I wanted to be where I am now. Even though I was the most awkward person on camera ever. If I watched that first video of myself, I would think there's something wrong with that person. I mean, maybe there's probably something wrong with me anyways, but it says a lot to me because I was so anxious, so uncomfortable filming myself. This was in 2014, so people weren't just always filming themselves like they are now. It wasn't a normal thing, really. The only people who filmed themselves were people who wanted to be YouTubers, or dads filming their summer vacation from an awkward selfie angle. But I knew at that time that I wanted to do this so badly. I knew that one day I wouldn't be awkward on camera. I knew that working really hard at this would pay off because it would help me create something that I would be excited to do every day. And so I put a lot of effort into that video when I made it. And even though it is terrible compared to anything that I make now, I'm proud of it. I'm proud that when I made this channel, I set out with a goal and I set out to only put out great videos and let the world know that, hey, my name is RobertIDK. I'm here to go for this. And this is everything that I want in life. And so yeah, even though the video is really bad, I am proud of it. And watching it back, it is just crazy to think everything that's happened in the last 9 years. I can't imagine, even just taking a picture of myself and sending it to 21 or 20-year-old Robert. I have no idea what I would think. I have no idea what I would think if I saw myself now or saw one of these videos. I don't think I could believe it. I don't think I'd be able to believe that I got like this comfortable on camera and I like faced my fears and I like got good at this. And I guess one thing I wanted to say with this video is that the only way that I was able to conquer all those fears that I had and keep pushing and make it to where I am now is because of you guys watching the video. And I know how generic that sounds. I know how cliche that sounds. I'm sorry. I do really mean it though. I have gone through so many ups and downs over the last 9 years. So many times when I thought my like channel was dying, or I had no idea what the direction of my channel was gonna be, or what video to film that day, and just concerns of like if I'd ever be like really like good at this, or be able to like have enough success to where I can do this full time for a long time. I know this video might even seem extra weird because yeah, I changed my hair. I dyed my hair back, and you haven't, I mean, I've never looked quite like this before. I like to try to look slightly different than I ever have before anytime I do a new look. In case you didn't notice, every few months I just look like a different human being, basically. But yeah, I'm sorry. I guess that's one thing I wanted to touch on as well. Kind of the main reason why I dyed my hair again was to kind of like set an example for myself and like remind myself like how much this means to me. The truth is, I would never dye my hair like this if I wasn't a YouTuber. I don't think it looks bad, but I just don't like standing out in a crowd. I really don't. Guys, I want to make this clear. No matter how eccentric I can get as a performer, no matter how comfortable I can seem on camera, no matter how comfortable I am yelling and making myself look like a fool, I am still a shy, awkward person in the real world, and I don't like standing out in crowds. I genuinely, like earlier today, was like having anxious thoughts about like, do I wear a hat to cover up my hair because I don't like standing out, which I know may seem like the craziest thing ever, but I like this look and I like all this stuff because of Robert IDK. I think being Robert IDK for the last 9 years has kind of allowed me to open up and be the person that I truly want to be. Even though I'm a very socially awkward person, I'm able to truly be the version of myself that I want to be when I'm here with you guys. And without, you know, all you guys watching my videos over the years and supporting, whether you just joined the channel in the last year, or if you've been here for a couple of years, you were here when I revived my channel in 2020, or when I left my channel in 2018. Whatever point you've been watching me since, you guys have allowed me to become myself. I wouldn't be the same person if I wasn't doing these videos with you guys. If you guys weren't watching these videos, if this didn't work out for me, I don't think I ever would have been the same. I don't think I ever would have been able to like fully feel like I was doing what I'm here on this earth to do, which again, I worry about that sounding pretentious, but the truth is, I think there are some people who are born to do certain things, or at least in their mind, it's like they would never settle for not doing a certain thing. And for me, it's performing and being on a camera, being in the entertainment industry. I can't imagine myself doing something else. I've never been able to imagine myself doing something else. From when I was like 10 years old or 9 years old when the first Pirates of the Caribbean came out, and I watched that and I saw Johnny Depp playing Jack Sparrow, and I told my parents I want to be an actor when I'm older. Like, I want to be in movies. Like, that's my idol right there. Like, that's the coolest thing I've ever seen. I would do anything to do that. And did my parents do anything to help me with that? Not really, to be honest. Nothing at all, actually. I had to figure it out on my own. But when I was 9, I wanted to be an actor. From when I was 12 to 18, I wanted to be a musician. I wanted to be in like a punk band. I wanted to be a singer. And then from 19 and onward, I've wanted to be a YouTuber. And so when I say that like you guys have made my dreams come true and made my life the life that I want to have, I don't say that to be obnoxious or to like try to like oversell it or be overly emotional for no reason or over dramatic or overly sentimental. I do really mean that. And I think on that topic, now would be a really good time to tell you about something really big that I'm working on. In a few months, I'm going to be creating a new animated channel, and we are going to be doing official Robert IDK animations. I'm going to make my own animated stories just like the ones that we watch on this channel, and that could never be possible just by myself. I already spend like 8 hours a day working on this channel. This is only possible because I will be working with an amazing team of people, and I really couldn't be more excited. As soon as it's ready, I am going to obviously, spam you guys about it. I'm gonna like post about it all the time. Because this is going to be a really huge thing. This is a massive project for me. I'm 9 years into my YouTube career, and I'm just now creating a second channel, a second project, a second world. And it's a lot. It's a lot to think about. I could barely focus on editing my current video today because I was working on setting it up. We've got so many great ideas, and I think it's going to be something really, really, really special. And the reason this ties into what I was saying is that none of that would be possible if it weren't for you guys. The fact that I am in a position now where I can hire a team to put together a new channel for me. Now, keep in mind, guys, I'm gonna be investing a lot of my money into this channel. These videos are not cheap. We are going to be working tirelessly on it, but this wouldn't even be remotely possible if we hadn't come such a long way. In fact, just today, we put out a tweet asking people for applications if they wanted to join the animation team for this channel. And in less than like 10 hours, we got over 300 people that wanted to be working on this channel. Now, unfortunately, I can't hire everyone because I can't pay 300 people, but it's insane. Like, I couldn't believe that when I heard that. Like, I freaked out internally. I'm like, that many people want to work for something of mine. Really? Really? I don't know, guys. It got me sentimental. So yeah, any of you guys who have been with the channel for a long time, or again, even if you just joined recently, none of this would be possible without you. And you've really changed my life. And I don't even know if I should get into this part. But last year in 2023, I honestly thought I might die. I didn't really go into too much detail at the time, but my illness was really, really bad. And for the first time in my life, I had to think about the concept that maybe I might not live till old age. Maybe 29 is it for me. And that really puts things into perspective. When you go through an experience like that, you become grateful to be alive. You become grateful to be alive in a way that you don't understand if you haven't been through something like that. And I'm just so grateful that my body's made a recovery and I'm not having to take month-long breaks for no reason from making videos. And so for me, waking up every day is a blessing. And I genuinely do view it that way. And everything that I have feels like a blessing. And if it weren't for people like yourself watching my videos and caring about all of my ramblings and nonsense and things I yell into the camera, I might not be here today. And I would be in a very, very different situation. So now that I'm here and I know I'm here to stay, I really want to do everything that I can for you guys and for my channel and for this. I'm so grateful to be here. And I think starting this next channel and finally stepping into a whole new world that I'm creating, it gets me really excited. And I think it's something that I've needed to do for a long time. And I don't know if I would have had the nerve to try it if it weren't for what I went through last year. I'm sorry for talking as much as I have. I wasn't planning on talking this long, but I just wanted to say hello. I know in my videos, all I do is scream and run around and make jokes, but behind all of that is a dude who genuinely really, really appreciates everything that you do for me. And giving me comments to read, booping the like button, telling your friends about my channel, and anything else that you do. You kind of are the reason that I'm here now, and I really just do appreciate you. If you don't think I'm talking about you, I'm talking about you. I am. Sorry, I didn't mean to creep you out there. I am talking about you, though. I hope that's okay. Sorry, I made it awkward. But yeah, Dyed-Haired Robert is back. We're doing lots of crazy stuff. Animation channel coming in a few months, and I love ya. Guys, I think it only makes sense that I include a bit of Muffin content in this video. I may as well, because, the muffins have changed, and I haven't really talked too much about it. I'm gonna open this and hope that nobody falls out. Okay, boys, be careful, be careful. Yes, as you know, this is Mouse. This is Mr. Mouse, the big, chonky adult, the big boy. And then we got Felix, who you guys have already met. He is the best little boy. He loves getting pets, and he is super, super comfortable. Then we got Mr. Kuma in there, who I'm not sure if you guys have met before. I think you have. And then who else is in there? Who else is in there? That is Mr. Andy in there. Sorry guys, he is inside and he is hard to see. And then where is our other boy? Charlie. There he is. There is our boy Charlie. Hello, buddy. Charlie is our all gray boy. Oh, big yawn. Good boy. Hey, buddy. Oh, what wonderful Charlie footage, homies. Hashtag Charlie footage. Good boy. Good boy. You're a sweet boy. In case you guys didn't notice in the footage already, our good pal, Ralphie Dos Nachos, is no longer with us. He was an old boy. He was 2.5. And it happened pretty suddenly, but honestly, when rats hit the age of 2, you gotta be grateful for any time that you have left with them because they don't live that long. So it was hard, as it always is. It's never easy. But Ralphie had an awesome life, and so I am at peace about it. And in the last few months, you know, before he went, he got to meet a whole new batch of baby brothers, and so he got to be social again with a big group of rats, just like how he came up. And so I'm really happy about that. But now I think you guys are hungry. Are you guys hungry? Are you guys hungry? I think you guys are hungry. I think you guys are hungry. Hello boys. Hello boys. Oh, and hello Mr. Mouse. Mr. Mouse hates being touched, so he will run away like a little baby. But these guys love it. These guys love it, don't you, mister? They like to hide their food as if anyone's gonna take it from them. Dinguses. And they're probably freaking out because they hear the bag. I know Mouse is, gelatinous monster that he is. There you go, babies. There you go, Muffins. Hey, you want this? There you go. Hey, you want this? There you go. Hey, you want this? There you go. Oh, what? Andy, there you go. Good boy. And there's Charles. There's Charles. Hello, buddy. There you go, honey. Good boys. Okay, happy bears. Mouse is gonna try and take it all for himself because, I mean, look at him. But everyone is munching. Good boys, love you. Welcome to the channel. Guys, here are a couple videos that apparently you haven't seen because this is our most recent video and this is a video that YouTube thinks you will like. So if you want to keep hanging out with me, here are 2 videos. I will see you there or I will see you there. This is robertidk's channel. You subscribe to him. He did all the hard work. I get one for once, okay? I get one. Give me this one. Robert Eddie did all the hard work. All right, peace.